Helps if I unmute my microphone. Now you can probably hear me. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? I just need one person to hear me. Eve of Death, hello. Junkie, hello. Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm going to take that as yes, you can hear me. Oh, thank you, Kanye. Good. I don't know. I've got my stream muted. All right, well, I am Monolith TMA. TMA stands for the Merely Adequate. Many years ago, I played a massively multiplayer role-playing game, and Junkie's following. Thank you so much, Junkie, for the follow. Really appreciate it. At any rate, I played this role-playing game, massively multiplayer. It wasn't very massive. It was probably about 200 people at a time at its height. And I had a character named Monolith the Good. And I stopped playing for a long time and came back, and everybody had surpassed me. And so I was no longer the good. I was Monolith the Merely Adequate. So that's the origin of my name, Monolith TMA. It turns out, coincidentally, that in the book of 2001 A Space Odyssey, the monolith in there is actually categorized as Monolith TMA, and I had no idea because I'd never read the book and only seen the movie. So, at any rate, about to hop into some Dark Souls here. I did a little grinding today, and now we're going to go see if we can summon Solaire, everybody's favorite Sunbro, and not get invaded. Although, actually, we could probably summon this person right here, I guess. This looks like the dude that invaded me. Maybe not. I don't know. Didn't get a clip. Speaking of getting invaded, summoning failed. Dark Spirit. This is the person that invaded me. And you can hear them. And here we go. Yep, and I'm dead. Yes. Please go screw yourself. Same person that killed me last night. Alright. Time to pop another humanity, which I farmed today. Probably collect my minuscule amount of souls. And we're going to reverse hollowing and try this again. Now, fortunately, there is a cooldown timer on invasions. So, I think everybody's loving the Great Club. Come on, buddy. Oh shit, he's not messing around, he's just going right in there. Okay. Okay, you don't have the right wings equipped. Yes, I do. Let's see. Night Jay, what's up, man? Glad to see there's someone as ugly as me. LOL. Oh, Jay, I bet you're a very handsome fellow. Not as handsome as Eagle, but, you know, that's kind of rough. Hard to measure up to the sheer handsomeness of Eagle. Well, okay. And we can just go in. I wanted to fight Solaire. Or I wanted to summon Solaire. I do crap damage. Oh god, the giant followed me up there. Didn't see that coming. Is the giant... Did he just return home? I don't know why I'm up here. Oh my god, I'm sucking tonight. Oh. Is the giant still alive? Well, he keeps healing himself. There we go. Alright. Now we go fight the bosses that have made some people quit the game. And I'll let you guys see the cutscene. Oh. Yeah, that went well. Well, that did not hurt as bad as it could have. Alright, now there's another cutscene. Alright. Now the reason I killed the small guy, Dragon Slayer Ornstein, first is because Executioner Smo's large form is much easier to defeat. And I don't really care which one I kill first. I mean, depending on who you kill first, you get their armor, so... And when he does that little butt thing, it can hurt. Okay, let's not let Solaire die. Poor Solaire. And I missed. I could switch up my weapon, but I'm wanting to learn the ways of this giant club. Alright, good. He's not really doing his butt thing, his butt slam. There we go. Yeah, that can cause a lot of damage. Oh, and there goes Phantom Knight Solaire. The people's hero. Dead. And they're gone. And that's that. So now if you notice here, to the left is a smaller door, and to the right there is a much larger door. So Smo comes down this elevator, or goes up that elevator, And Ornstein goes up this elevator. Oh, yeah, I'm really good at not getting off the elevator at the right time. And no, Jay, there are no mods. I mean, there are mods for Dark Souls, but I'm not playing with any mods. But there are mods for that, you're correct. Alright, can I level up? Yes. So what's that going into? Let's go into Endurance. Which gives me more stamina and more carry weight. Now I want to pop 3 of these, I believe. And we're going to kindle this bonfire. We're going to kindle it 3 times, so it will give us 20 Estus flasks, which are the healing. It's the Sunny D bottle you can see down in the lower left. That's it. Now we're at max 20. Now, I want everyone to be prepared for this glorious, glorious moment. First, let's go see what this message says. I did it. Well, good job. Let's upvote that message. And now we're going in to see the glory that awaits us. Is everybody ready?
Journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord Vessel to thee.
With the power of the Lord Vessel, you may now warp between bonfires. Thank goodness.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
Yeah, I just realized that I did not turn the music up or the sound up from earlier today. So let me fix that. So this is Lady Guinevere. And you see that she has, as Monty Python and the Holy Grail would say, huge tracts of land. This was actually a mistake. When they were designing her, somebody put in the wrong calculation for her huge tracts of land and made them really huge tracts of land. And they just decided to leave it in. So very frequently you'll come in here and see messages like, gorgeous view ahead, and please be the right one. No, not that. Frequently you'll see a message that says, amazing chest ahead. Because, well, I mean, as you can see, she does have an amazing chest. So yeah, so now let's run over here. Can't remember if there's anything over here or not. I know if you do a certain quest line, there's something over here, and I did not do that quest line. So I don't think there'll be anything over here. But if you do that quest line, there's a set of armor over here somewhere, maybe in this corner. But I did not choose to do that quest line. How much more do I need to level up again? I know it's over 30. 32,675. So let's see. We can now warp between bonfires. This is a game changer. The General Chef. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome in. Welcome in. So nice to have you here, as always. I wish you could come into Dark Souls and cook something for me, but there's no cooking in Dark Souls. So now I can warp to the Firelink Shrine, the Sunlight Altar, Anne Rolando, which is where I'm at, but it's a different bonfire at Anne Rolando. Dark Moon Tomb, also a different bonfire at Anne Rolando. Daughter of Chaos, the Depths, and the Undead Parish. Now the Depths is where I went today to kill rats. There probably is a cooking mod for Dark Souls. You can do crafting in Elden Ring, but Dark Souls 1 through 3 and Bloodborne don't have any crafting. But at any rate, I think I'm going to go show you guys another boss. It's an optional boss if you chose the Master Key at the start of the game. You don't have to fight this boss. But it's also a fairly early boss, so I'm not sure how the battle will go. So let's go there and see if we can get invaded and killed again. Because this character, I did not spec it at all for PvP. And I'm not even very good at PvP, and most of the guys that do PvP, that's like all they do. They level their character up to the specs that they want, get the gear they want, and then they go do PvP. So, I'm not very good at it. I am good at killing stupid dreglings, though. So, now I'm trying to remember... No, I guess I'm going down there. You know, there is a prediction for that, yes. That doesn't do the damage I'd like it to. But I don't care about these dudes. I will kill the rat. Even though I killed thousands of rats today because they drop humanity. Then we come up here. And there's obviously some kind of boss arena down there. You can run around this way. Here's a message. It usually says weakness, fatty. Because you can't get through here. The smallest character cannot get through here. So, since that message is unoriginal, I'm not going to vote it up or down, because voting it up or down benefits the character if they're online. They'll get their Sunny D restored. Be wary of dead end. Yeah, but I think there's an item over here. And I am wrong. Now, if you don't go to an area above, there is a caster up there, and the caster will cast spells at you while you're in the fight. Now here we see a familiar summoning sign. It's Solaire. Let's see what the message says. Lightning? Yes, I mean, he does cast lightning. Sure, let's upvote that. But I think the item I was thinking of is over here. It's the heavy crossbow and heavy bolt. I don't like crossbows in just about every game, including Valheim. But anyway, we're going to summon Solaire and see if we can't beat this boss. Even though I don't have to. Alright. Junkie likes the Arbalest. I like it better because I have a mod that's called Faster Arbalest. And here we have another cutscene. And this is the gaping dragon. You can see the whole front of it is like bunches and bunches of teeth. You don't want to get in front of it because it will eat you and spit you out. And I believe it does it. It spits you out without its armor, without your armor on. It seems to be just stupidly. It also spits out this. Yep, it jumps around, because it always tries to face you because it wants to eat you. And this is one of those bosses that's big enough that it's kind of tricky to lock onto it. But as you can see, I'm doing really good damage. Once again, Solaire is almost dead. I prefer he didn't die for this fight. Now he's going to do the jump thing and spin around again. And I can't remember if this is one of the bosses that you can... There you go! So some of the bosses in Dark Souls 1, and only Dark Souls 1, you can cut their tails off. And it drops the weapon. Thanks, Solaire. I'm glad you survived this time. So now I have the key to Blighttown, which I've already been through and beat the boss down there. Now you saw I got a Sunlight Medal there. Now the Sunlight Medal is part of the Covenant that Solaire is in or the leader of. And it's so you can level up in it, and it's mainly for faith classes. Praise the sun, yes. And so I'm not planning on leveling up in it, but I do have... Oh, how many Sunlight Medals do I have? Oh, they're right there. 6. Because you get several out of a chest, and I've summoned him 3 times. So if he survives the fight, you get the Sunlight Medal. So he survived when I fought the gargoyles. He survived here when I fought the Gaping Dragon. Praise the sun, yes. And so that fight went really well. I didn't even have to heal. It's interesting that they put the torch over here, which is the door that does not open, instead of putting the torch over here, which is the door you need to go through to get out. And this is one of the arenas that you leave the same way you came in. Some of them are not like that. Some of them you progress through them to get to the next area, but this is one where you come in and then you leave. I'm going to come back to all these. Yeah, there we have. Oh, that's just the dead rat. Okay. Now there used to be a merchant here, and I can't remember if he was here before the fight or just after the fight. But he would come in, or he would show up there, and then you could buy stuff from him before the fight or after the fight. Every time you defeat a boss, obviously you get souls, and I do want to go level up, but... Read the message. Good luck. Seriously, good luck. So this is the front entrance to Blighttown. So you've got to go down there and navigate your way through all of that crap, which I'm not going to do. I just wanted to open the door. Oh, that's good. Hit the rock. You see this giant club, or this great club. It's not so great in close quarters because it hits things. And it's not doing as much damage as I would like to do. Oh well. Against these guys. These guys are really weak to fire weapons, so I suppose I could take one of my other clubs and make it a fire weapon. So that was the Gaping Dragon. He's pretty tough if you fight him when you're supposed to, but I've done a lot of leveling and whatnot, and already been to Anorlando and beat Ornstein and Smo. So, but I just kind of wanted to show him to you guys. This hallway has more of those ooze things on the ceiling. They do have a chance of dropping, let's see, Large Titanite and Green Titanite. Large Titanite is for leveling up your regular weapons. Green Titanite is for leveling up faith weapons. Blue Titanite is for magic weapons. Alright, so now let's go. Well, what happens if I go up in strength? Anything? So it does still scale. Let's look at this weapon. Interesting. It shows it scaling with strength. Parameter bonus. Strength and faith. I can read. Really, I can. Now let's see what going into faith does. That takes the damage to 473 as opposed to 471. So let's go more into faith. Nope, and it got back up. Now we're going to warp to Firelink Shrine. Because if I forget to do this, then I'm going to have some nasty surprises later when I try to progress through certain levels. So we're going to go talk to Frampt. He's going to be really excited that I got the Lord Vessel. And you see, he's very pretty.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel after 1,000 years. It is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
And here's the best part. He has no arms. So this is how he carries you. Worst Uber ever. I don't even want to know what it smells like inside his mouth.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn.
All the blood runs to his head.
Place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Now we're going to see a series of doorways open up. I have not visited any of them because I know that you have to open them before you visit them. In fact, one of them you get stuck I mean, you don't get stuck, but you have to have a really tough journey back if you haven't done this part and opened these various gold fog doors. So now this door is locked by some contraption. It will eventually open once we beat some more bosses and get their souls, or maybe something else. It's been a while. So we can warp straight out of here, or I can talk to Frampt and he'll take me back up. So next we're going to go do something horrible. Let's see, where am I going? Undead Parish? So how was everybody's day today? I've talked to some of you today, but not everybody. Everybody have a good day? Bad day? Have a bad day? Let's talk about it. Had a good day? Tell us about it. Nope, didn't want to leave. I've been neglecting my armor. Long day? Yeah, I get that. I get that. We've all been there. Hopefully tomorrow will not be so long. Thanks for joining the chat. Little mantis. You know, a little mantis can be a very powerful thing. Just like Mantis in the Kung Fu Panda movies. He kicks butt. Alright, can I reinforce anything? Oh, nope. Reinforce weapon. Yeah, I don't want to do either of those. Reinforce armor. I could, since I'm not really doing anything. Yeah, I'd rather save those chunks for something else. Let's see, where am I going? That's right, I was going to do something horrible. Let's go. Oh, I can modify this. Even though I don't really use the bow a lot. I've got a bunch of large Titanite shards from farming those oozes, and I had some left over from farming the slugs down in Blighttown. And let's go put those other two weapons in storage, so I don't have to, every time I go into my inventory, I'm not going to have to scroll through them. You want to kind of stay on top of the inventory, otherwise you end up with a bunch of crap. Yeah, I really hate the inventory system in Dark Souls 1. It gets better in 2 and 3, better in Bloodborne, and in Elden Ring. Heavy crossbow, don't care. Did I go past the Great Axe? There it is, Dragon King Great Axe. Let's read the description of it. Dragon King Great Axe, weapon type Great Axe. This axe, one of the rare dragon weapons, is formed by the tail of the Gaping Dragon, a distant, deformed descendant of the everlasting dragons. The axe is imbued with a mystical power to be released when held with both hands. I've never really used this weapon. Let's see, could I use it? Yeah, see, it requires 50 strength and 8 dexterity. And it doesn't appear to scale with anything. But look at that. It does 380 damage, which is pretty nice. But the parameter bonus is nothing. It doesn't appear to scale with anything. So, not sure why I would use that. Little Mantis, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Little underscore Mantis. I like that the TTS pronounces the underscore. Alright, now let's see how this club does against these dudes. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, went too far. Sir. No? Not dropping anything? Oh well. I don't really need the stuff they drop anymore, the poison resist moss and the toxin / poison resist moss. Let's see, did I fully upgrade this bonfire? I can never tell by looking at it. No humanity. You know, that's just cold. That's like in Elden Ring when they say you are maidenless. Yeah, I did not kindle it all the way. Yep, so I think one more should do it. I did kindle it once. Let's pop another humanity. I'm going to kindle this all the way because this is the bonfire we're going to run back to if I die to this next boss. Also, if I die to Forest Covenant people. Like him, but I can get invaded here by people who are in the ow! In the Forest Covenant. But I could also just go join the Forest Covenant. That's the safest thing to do. And I'm being chased. Nope, can't quit. Okay. So I got invaded. Now, this is a big area. I don't know where he's going to appear. But if I can make it to the boss fog before he finds me, he will not kill me. If I can remember where to go down. Yeah, look at the glowy plant showing me the way to go. I hear footsteps behind me, but I think it's the little tiny mushroom dudes in this area. Now, you'll almost never find anybody to summon here. Yeah, he's up top there. No, he can't come in this arena. So, in fact, he should be sent home. I should be getting a message that he got sent home. Here he comes. You see, he's glowing blue, unlike the other one. Well, shit, he can come in here. Oh, dude, you know what? Screw you. Yeah, so he's trying to cause bleed on me. Yeah, so this should trigger... Now he should be sent home. Yeah, so that because that jerkwad invaded me, I had to heal up here. But this is like one of the saddest fights in the game, because you gotta fight these little puppers here, and or die to them. Holy crap! Jiminy Christmas! All right, I haven't fought him in a while. It's been a long time, actually. Okay. Yeah, so he always jumps back. You want to try to get under him, not let him hit you. Holy crap. Heal up. Yeah, I'm sucking tonight. Wow. Gaping Dragon was a lot easier. I have never fought him with this club, though. Oh my god. Holy crap. Yeah, this is not, yeah. I think he might kill me. Just coming in here half naked probably wasn't the best idea, but I can't move quickly enough with the lighter armor, or with the heavier armor. Heal up. I just realized that I'm two-handing my weapon. Holy crap. Which is great for damage, but not so great for blocking. Ah. Well, in case of the eagle-itis. I don't know what you're talking about. The eagle is the finest warrior I know. Oh. Hate this fight. But unfortunately, this Covenant of Artorias thing is necessary to go into an area to fight one of the bosses. So we got the Soul of Sif. We got a Humanity and a Homeward Bone. There's nothing else in this arena. Yeah. So I might as well just... I did level up in Faith a little bit to get better effects on this weapon, and also use this Homeward spell, or... Can we have a little of what you're smoking? I'm telling you, Eagle, finest warrior. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for him to shine, to show us what a great warrior he is. Then again, he's not in this chat, so screw him. That's true. He is so great a warrior that he has a sword mounted on his wall. I actually have swords behind me. Right there, I have two katanas to the right of the Nuka-Cola Quantum, for any of the Fallout fans out there. Alright, let's go ahead and level up. Feel like I want more endurance. More endurance is always good. So now we've done that. Where shall we warp to? Let's go to Undead Parish. Actually, no, I should have gone to the Firelink Shrine. It's not his sword, it's a letter opener for his Only Eagles fan mail. Yes, that's very possible. Yeah, it's so nice when the warping opens up. It really is. Let's go to Firelink Shrine. I'm going to refresh my beverage. I need to change those fonts so I can see who is joining, but it'll tell me. Oh, Kyoki Ben, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. It's always good to have you here. I'm going to do some... I did a Valheim stream on Saturday, where we fought Yaglup on my server. On my first server, not the cozy server, but the other server. And I streamed that with some technical difficulties. But I got those technical difficulties worked out partway through stream, and then figured out the root cause. And so the next time I stream Valheim, there should be no technical difficulties in the beginning, which will be very nice, because nobody likes technical difficulties. Oh, now that we got past my least favorite part of the game, killing the poor puppers, now we can go kill a boss that's even sadder. It's an even sadder story. Well, maybe not even. Maybe equally sad. Alright. First, I'm going to go to the Undead Merchant. The female Undead Merchant. They don't have names. They're just Undead Merchant and Female Undead Merchant. But now these chumps that were kind of troublesome in the beginning, not so much. Yeah, come on. Jump down. And let's go kill the firebomb dude. Because I want to show you the merchant I was talking about earlier after we fought the gaping dragon. Alright, come on, axe bro. Oh. I finally got his axe to drop earlier today. I'm surprised that it hadn't, because normally it drops a lot, but... Firebombs? Firebombs? No firebombs. Alright. So, now the question is, can I make this jump without dying? So in the later games, they gave you an option, I think it was Dark Souls 2 and then 3. They gave you an option to switch your jump button. So this is a Ring of Sacrifice, which allows you to die and retain all of your souls. And I'm getting raided. Holy guacamole. Salty Snacks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. We'll go with the TTS pronunciation. Salty Snacks. Salty Sneaks. Snicks. But thank you so much for joining. My word. Hello. Hello. So nice. I really appreciate the raid. How was your stream tonight? The stream's going pretty good right now. Been live for a little over an hour. And we've beaten several bosses, Ornstein and Smo, the Gaping Dragon, and then the poor doggy. Chapter 6 of Resident Evil 4. Nice, nice. I haven't played the remake yet, but Resident Evil 4, the original one, was one of my favorite Resident Evils. And I loved the first two, like the third one. I love 4. 5 and 6 were kind of meh. 7, it's a great game, but didn't really feel like a Resident Evil game to me. But I love The Village. And I've really enjoyed the remakes that have been coming out too. So I have Resident Evil 4 remake, or whatever they're calling it, on my wish list, and I'll definitely pick it up sometime and play through it. I look forward to see what kind of changes they've added. I'm sure it'll be a little bit more polished and movement and stuff like that. So, are you enjoying Resident Evil 4? Johnny Madrid! Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Oh, Eagle finally made it. Alright. I see. Eagle finally made it to my stream. He's all like, Monolith, he's streaming, it's so great. And then I go live and he's just like, you know what? Screw him. I'm just gonna come in with the raid. Hey, but at least he's doing moderator stuff. So thank you, Eagle. I appreciate it. We were singing your praises earlier. Well, I was singing your praises, talking about what a mighty warrior you are. And apparently, Junkie did not agree with me. He wanted me to share whatever I'm smoking. Like, no, I'm in Ohio. We can't smoke stuff like that. He never gets lost. This is true. Eagle has the eye of an eagle, and he never gets lost. So, Salty, did you respond? I asked if you were enjoying Resident Evil 4. And you don't have to respond. I mean, if you have to get going, I understand that. You stream and then got to go take care of yourself and everything. But hopefully you're enjoying Resident Evil 4.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just, well, a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
And he can teach me the gesture of joy. And he sells some stuff, like gold pine resin, which is pretty nice. The Master Key, which I already own. Crystal swords, these are all junk. They do decent damage, but they are very fragile, so their durability is terrible. He sells the large arrows, which are the only ones I would want, but I already have 317. And then he sells the armor he's wearing, the helm of the wise, the armor of the glorious, the gauntlets of the vanquisher, and the boots of the explorer. And some of these have benefits. I thought they did anyway. Maybe not. I thought that they gave you some kind of buff. But he also sells armor from bosses. It's really good. I'm really bad at the older games, so the remakes are for sure my preferred cup of tea. This one isn't as good as the Resident Evil 2 remake, but I'm enjoying it so far. Well, yeah, it's going from like the original Resident Evil 2 to Resident Evil 4, or even 3 to 4. 4 really mixed it up. Of course, it was a different location, different control scheme. It was a little bit more of a modern control scheme for the time, but still, it was like one step above the original tank controls. But it's still, like when I've gone back and played Resident Evil 4, the original one, it still feels, the controls feel janky compared to modern games. So, but yeah, I look forward to playing it. I'm glad you're having a good time with it. So here we can buy the Golem armor. This was the guy that I fought on the top of Sen's Fortress. And then here's Smo that we beat earlier. We can buy his armor. You can run around with his, which is interesting. So is it shaped like this because its body's shaped like this? Because when I wear it, even though my body's not shaped like that, it will look just like that. So people have a lot of fun with these various armor sets. I don't have any desire to buy these because they're heavy, and I'm trying to stay light on my feet. I've got 317 arrows, and I have 0 pine resin. Wait, what? He only sells 3? That's it. He sells 3 pine resin. You can farm pine resin from some enemies in the forest that we just ran through to kill the poor giant puppers. Does he say anything else?
Well, I'm certain we will make a good trade eventually, so I am willing to share some tips. If you see kindling in the catacombs, use divine weapons. That will repel the reassembling skeletons. Well, I'm certain we will make a good trade eventually, so I am willing to share some tips. The cursed ghosts of New Londo are
Formidable foes.
To face them, you will require
Special arms or
a
cursed body.
The quickest way to be cursed? Try the bug-eyed
No,
lizards in the sewer.
no.
Desperate measures to be
We're
sure.
not going to fight we're not going to get cursed by the basilisks. It reduces your full health, and it's terrible. You're much better off getting an item to fight the ghosts.
You are a fine trading partner. Rumor it may be, but I have heard of a surviving ancient dragon who resides in this land. A coterie of undead serves the dragon, as they train to become dragons themselves. Sounds unlikely, but you never know, do you?
What? I'm sorry. Is the stupid Nightbot blocking the word junkie? It's literally someone's name. There we go. I permitted the term junkie now. I guess that could be an insult.
Thank you.
Me personally,
Fine trade.
I'm an AR Eagle junkie. I cannot get enough of that guy's streams. He is the best streamer ever. And a great warrior. Once again, I will reiterate, he is a great, great warrior.
I suppose. I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
He's got no more tips.
I'm afraid.
I'm going to have to look him up because I wasn't paying attention for the one about the skeletons.
No matter. No, not to worry. Come back again.
And I love that he's just up here where, you know, you can one wrong step and you die. Yep, like there. And that would suck if I died jumping across that, because then I'd have to make the jump back to get my souls. Was I going to buy something else from him? Darn it. See, like most video games, I get distracted. Oh, I bought the pine resin. I guess I could buy more arrows. Even though
I suppose.
I'm not going to buy this armor. It's really expensive. This is less expensive. I mean, I like to collect all the armor, but I've already gotten all the achievements for this game, so I don't need to buy any of that stuff. So let's, you know what? Let's not buy anything else from him. Now I will fall to my death.
Not to worry.
Let's see what the,
There'll be more.
yeah, shut up, dude. Let's see how they died. And yeah, they missed the jump. I'm sure they all missed the jump going back. Because again, jumping in this game, you have to hit your run button and basically double tap your run button. There we go. For controller players, Dark Souls 2 and 3, I think, changed it to you could keep it that way, or you could change it to left thumbstick on a controller. So you could press the left thumbstick, L3 as they call it. All right, let's sit here. Yeah, so I need 34,000 level up. So now we're going to warp to the Daughter of Chaos. Oh, I really don't want to do this. Wait, is that one at 10? No, it's not. Alright, let's pop some humanity. I think 5. Kindle. Kindle. And again, what this is doing, each bonfire that is not at a firekeeper, and she's a firekeeper over there, the fair lady, and she is fair, her hair is fair, side note, the bells ringing are other people actually beating the boss in the area and going and ringing the bell. Those are actual other players who are doing that, which is pretty cool. But kindling the bonfire basically gives you more of the Sunny D, which you see in the lower left, the Estus flask. You want as many charges of that as you can get, and 20 is the max. So that's what kindling the bonfires do. And we had to fight a boss last night in order to unlock the ability to kindle it all the way to 20 Estus flask. The highest you can kindle without doing that is up to 10. And 10 is still really good, but 20 is better, obviously. And let's go to Kindle here. Now, hopefully I will not die to this next boss, because at my current level, 24,268 souls, it's pretty good. And hopefully I won't get invaded. I thought about playing offline for streaming, but the invasion is part of the fun of the game, and it makes it particularly exciting for streaming. I used to run into a guy that would invade you right in here. You'd be like crossing the bridge and he would invade. So this next boss has a trick to it, and no one knows, it's never been confirmed whether or not this is the actual way you're supposed to beat the boss. But I'm going to do it the way I know. You can actually fight this boss, but it's really annoying. He's very large, and he's got long arms. What does this say? Try luring it out. I mean, that's basically what you do. So what you want to do is go through here, through the boss fog. So let me show you. Down below, you can see if we went down that ramp, we come down to lava, and that's it. You're done. You can't go any further. So what's going to happen when we beat this boss? He's going to drain the lava. But you can't even see the boss yet. But what you are going to see me is running like a scared chicken. Because he hits very hard. And again, I'm only wearing gauntlets. I'm wearing this Mask of the Father, which raises my carry weight. And I'm wearing pants. So you can run up to him, I think. I don't know if he'll aggro or not if you run right up to him. But what we're going to do is run right past him. And then we're going to pray to the RNG. To RNGesus. The RNG gods. Item ahead. I mean, that's true. So I guess I'll upvote it. Here. No. Let's see here. Try fleeing. Absolutely. Why is that? So the little portrait will change depending on how it's voted on. So if people praise it, it'll eventually turn into a portrait of Frampt. But it looks like this zombie dude. So you walk up to this item. You see there he is. And as soon as you pick up the item, he's going to aggro. And then you want to run and just stay to the left. Hopefully he will not hit us. Because again, I don't want to lose 24,268 souls. But it's not enough for me to level up, and I didn't want to buy any arrows because I have enough. So as soon as I pick this up, he's going to aggro. Yep, and there we go. And somehow, if I could get this off my screen, that'd be great. And he also does an AoE attack. So what you want to do is just run right back to the beginning. What's that say? Here? Yeah. No. Because he's coming around the side here. And we want to come back to the very front. You want to basically be right up against the fog door. What the hell? Okay, that was the ghost of another player. So here we have and when we do enough damage, he will fall. And see his health disappeared? Ceaseless discharge of this guy. So he is the cursed child of a witch. And so, oh, and there we go. The Teddy strat? Is this the Teddy? I don't know what the Teddy strat means. Like Teddy Ruxpin strat? I don't know. Teddy Roosevelt strat? That's it. So we killed him. Can't remember. I don't even think he drops a soul, does he? He doesn't. It doesn't even drop a soul. Let's see. Now we can go and talk to someone who I do want to buy things from. Oh, okay. Yeah. Speak softly, carry a big stick. Thank you. I wasn't thinking. I mean, I am carrying a big stick, and I didn't really speak. I just kind of picked up the armor that he cared about. So now I can level up or go buy stuff. Decisions. I want to level up once. Let's do both. I want to go more into endurance. At some point I need to go more into strength and faith. Now we run all the way back. But the nice thing is that I can, since I have the homeward miracle, I can just use that to go back to there. Shoot. Alright, let me look something up real quick. Apologies. Dark Souls. Unlock shortcut. How to open the Demon Ruins shortcut. It's been a long time since I did this, so should have looked it up before stream. I apologize. I need help. Okay. Isn't that the okay? +1 chaos servant. Rank 2 in the Covenant, the door is still closed. Okay, let me just look up. Okay, and that's servant. Covenant. Okay. You'll gain access to 2 powerful pyromancies with the second granted at rank 2. Okay. Shortcut to Lost Islith at rank 2. So I need rank 2 is 30 humanity. Okay. Wait, do I need to do 40? Rank 1 is 10, so I need to do an addition. It's got to be a total of 30. A total of 30, I'm guessing. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Just before I made a decision to pop all this humanity, and I do have more in storage. Alright, let's pop that one. That gives me 2. And then I need to do 28 more. And I can always go farm more humanity off camera. I do have 99 in storage as well, so plenty. Good night, Eleanor. Sweet dreams. I will talk to you tomorrow. Apparently I'm... Yes. I thought I was already in her covenant. Pyromancy Great Chaos Fireball. Covenant established. Now, offer humanity. Yes. Oh! Alright, let's do the 10. But you get nothing. Rank gained. And let's do 20 more. Pyromancy Chaos Storm. Rank gain. There we go. So that should unlock the shortcut. So now I want to be in human form here because I want to get invaded by a certain dude that unfortunately I fought off stream today when I was farming. If I kill him a second time, I get his armor, which will be back there by the fair lady. You can pretty much ignore, like, all these guys are passive up here. This one is passive, and then these two will aggro. You don't want to try to slide down here, you're going to take fall damage. But these guys are slow enough that you can just keep running. But then you come down here and you see all these dudes out here. And these are Taurus demons, like we fought. Like we fought in the Undead Burg. So I don't want to fight any of them. So I'm just going to run past them. Now there are some items out here you can get. There's an ember you can get for making a chaos weapon and stuff like that. I don't care about that now. I think if I was going to get that stuff, I would probably try to get it off camera. So I'm just going to come over here. Now there you can see there is a Capra Demon. Now, he's the one I died to like 5 or 6 times the other night. But now he's all by his lonesome. And he's not in a small bathroom. And I don't know it. Yeah, I cannot apparently backstab him. I didn't think I could, but... Now they can drop their weapons sometimes, which is it's a pretty decent weapon. I forget what it's called. So you can see down below here, there's all kinds of crap going on. Lots of lava. I mean, there's still lava left here, which I almost walked into. So as we go down here, I'm going to get about halfway down, and I'm going to get invaded by an NPC. And the more I hang out here, the more likely I am to get invaded by another player. Yep, it looks like never mind. I'm still figuring out what to look at in OBS. So I come down here. About halfway down, I should get invaded. And I want to kill this dude. I'd rather he did not kill me. Because I want his armor. Even though I might not wear it, I like it. Dark Knight Kirk has invaded. So let's see how this goes. Hey, Dark Knight Kirk. Yeah, that did some nice damage. Oh, but that also, holy crap. So everything about him is spiky. Well, that'll do it. Dark Knight Kirk was vanquished. So, there are several things I can do here. Shalinar. I think that was actually the right pronunciation. Was that the right pronunciation, Shalinar? I think the TTS got it right. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. So, we can go down here and fight more Capra demons. Or we can edge our way up here. And we can roll down here because there's a bonfire down here. Excellent. See, you picked a name that TTS can pronounce, and that's cool. Mine is also pretty easy for TTS to pronounce. Yeah, so you see what awaits us down there? There's a big worm thingy. So we want to drop down here and stay out of its range. First we'll pick this item up, then I'm going to heal myself. Hey Aneska, you survived the Monday, absolutely. Anytime you get it through Monday. Oh nice, Jalinar. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining, I appreciate it. And that is the wrong... Okay, darn it. So now I gotta switch it up. Switch back to my bow. Because, I don't know about you guys, but I am all about the cheese in video games. If I can cheese an enemy, I will cheese an enemy, because I don't want to die. I want to get to this bonfire, which is right behind this stupid thing. So, we are going to shoot it several times with poison arrows until we see... And there we go. Now we're going to wait. Yeah. Yeah, Salty's great. I'm so glad you came in with the raid. That's awesome. I could go melee this thing, but it spits out this, I don't know, it like vomits on you, and it can break your armor, which is not fun. Unless I'm remembering it incorrectly. All I know is that I never want to fight them directly, because the bonfire, you can see the little sword sticking up right to the right of that column there. Yeah, I don't want to not get to the bonfire, because then I got to go through and do all this again, which isn't bad. I'm going to have to fight one Capra Demon. I won't get invaded again. So that's not too bad. But then I can also warp from this bonfire. Yes, cheesing enemies is not very exciting, but this is the way I play. Because I'm all about that cheese. If I can exploit a boss somehow, I will. This is not a boss, obviously, but look at his cute little mouth there. He's got those cute little pinchers, or arms, or whatever they are. Pincher arms? I don't know what they are. Any bug experts here that can tell us what those things are? And does he have eyes? Are there eyes? Like, I don't think so. He's just got that like weird lump above his mouth. I don't think I see any eyes. I'd have to look up the lore of this creature. I don't even know what it's called. All I know is that I hate fighting them. Because they do spit some nasty stuff on you, and I think it breaks your armor. I think it's acidic. And I could repair my armor, but I'd rather not. If my armor is going to be damaged, I would like it to be in the heat of combat, not because some large bug puked on me. Come on. You can just see the poison ticking up there. You can see his little health bar going. Almost dead. Normally I just run past these dudes. Almost done. We can get back to the excitement. Really? Really? And there we go. And so they do drop materials from time to time. Alright, so here we need to... Wait, I heard the pitter-patter of footsteps. We don't want that. I need to pop 3 humanities, because again I want to kindle this bonfire. So we get our full 20 Estus flasks. Now what I did back at the Covenant, where I was giving it 30 humanity, was actually unlocking a shortcut. So the next boss is completely optional. I might come back and fight it later, but the only reason to fight it is to get souls. Unless you're a caster. And that should be it. Yeah, no humanity. I wish I told you it was fully kindled, but since I went from 19 to 20 Estus flasks, I know it's fully kindled. Let's see. Okay, what is the bloodstain? Bloodstains show you how someone died, so they were trying to fight the bug. And since we sat at that bonfire, it did not come back. It's only there the one time. There are other ones that respawn every time. Now, let's see. Bonfire ahead? Yeah? That is bonfire. I don't know... I mean, this is the way you get here. This is so okay. I guess if you went through and fought all the Capra demons, and then came over here, but I always drop down. So maybe that's why I'm confused. So yes, bonfire head. Let's go ahead and rate this message up. True. Bonfire head. Yeah, we'll upvote yours too. So there are a number of things over here. If we go here, I want to say yes. There's an item back here. Green Titanite Shard, which I already have quite a few of because my Divine Great Club is at +10. I will need... Now, here are these little statue dudes, and they will breathe fire. And my Divine Great Club doesn't do great damage to them, but still. Soul, Proud Knight. So we can go up here, which is the way we would have come down, and there are more Capra demons, but I don't really feel like fighting them. But I might come back later and fight them. One thing I did forget to check was to see if I could level up. So we'll have to kill that little statue dude again. Faith takes me up to 477 damage. Strength takes me up to 475. So, in the Souls games, and I believe also in Elden Ring, some weapons have split damage. They'll do physical damage and then whatever kind of magic, whether it be miracles or sorcery or whatever, or fire. No, elementals are just straight. So if you do a fire weapon or something like that, it's just going to be straight fire. And not straight fire like, yo, that is straight fire. No. So the elemental weapons are just pure elemental, but the magic weapons do part physical damage and part magic damage. So magic and faith separately. So, but I kind of want to go more into strength because there are some other weapons I want to use, and I'm pretty happy with my endurance right now. We'll find out in a minute once I go to this next part and hopefully get the item I want, so I can go into the Tomb of the Giants without falling down into deep dark chasms, because there we go. Strong attack kills him in one hit. Because this item I'm going to try to get is going to basically be a helmet that we'll wear. Oh, a twofer. Nice. So you see these guys are real slow. They will breathe fire on you. But not if you kill them first. And... oh yeah, completely forgot about the Taurus demon. Alright, I'm just curious to see what kind of damage I do to him. None if I don't hit him. Sir? Yep, not liking that damage. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to not assault me. So if we run up here, you're going to see two more of those worm things pop up. One on the right. One on the left. You're going to see some more of these statue dudes. I don't care about any of them. So we're not going through the boss fog. We're actually coming down here. And then we're going to roll over here. I don't think they can get down here. Now this next part is kind of tricky. Because what we'll want to do is... I guess there's an item like right way down here. Oh, maybe this is the item. Soul of a Brave Warrior. I want to say there's another item here. Oh, come on. So I'm going to go check. Nope. Alright. Just wanted to check. So here we're going to see, once I get down here, if I get down here without falling to my death, what we want to do is roll off onto this route. And we do take a little damage, but there's really nothing down here that can kill us. Well, it could kill us, but nothing that's too dangerous. So we got these things, and you want to try to kill all of these. What do we even give for souls? 36 souls. But you need to kill these guys for a particular quest line. So there's going to be more on the other side. And because I unlocked the shortcut, I can open this door. Because I gave 30 humanity to the fair lady. Okay, the one I really want to kill is, I think, this one. But these will try to run away from you. One of them is going to drop an item that we want. And they can get away, and so can... Okay, so wait, was this it? Yes. Sunlight metal. They do drop sunlight metals as well. So there we go. This is the item we wanted for when we go into the pitch black tomb of the giants, the sunlight maggot. And I'm not going to put it on now. I'm going to have to reassess my weight situation. So I don't know if you saw the little like light blue crystal demon running, or not crystal demon, crystal lizard running away. Despair ahead. Yeah. So if you unlock the shortcut, you don't want to go through all the way to the Lost Islith ruins this way, because you want to progress through the game regularly for a particular NPC story. Now, it's much easier to go through this way. You don't have to fight the next boss and the boss after that. But I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. But I'm going to show you a trick here now. So the little crystal lizard was running away. And I'm going to quit out of the game. Reload the game. And you see now, oh god. Alright, so that trick was not as good as I thought. But you saw how he reappeared. So, we're going to do that again. This works in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. I think it works in Bloodborne too. There we go. Now he dropped me 2 Twinkling Titanite and 1 Red Titanite chunk. Twinkling Titanite is for special weapons. Red Titanite is for fire weapons. Alright, so now I'm not going to go through this way. One of the things about quitting the game and reloading, also it resets enemies in the area. It doesn't make them respawn, but it sends them back to their original positions. Now this boss is not exactly a favorite, because it's a reskin of... Actually, let's go down here. I don't think there are any items down here, but it's a reskin of the very first boss you fight, the Asylum Demon. He does the same like butt stomp thing, but he also, I want to say he does fire damage. I can't remember exactly, but so if you tiptoe up here, you will not aggro. Well, I guess you will aggro. Never mind. Come here, buddy. You don't want to... Let's just go in. We don't want to aggro the Taurus Demon. So, I can fight the Taurus Demon, but I'm doing very little damage. This is the Demon Fire Sage. So... Oh god, that was a lot of damage. And he does an AoE attack. So there, you get to see me die. So now we have 2 choices. 1, we can run all the way back down and not fight anything on the way. Or 2, we can fight everything on the way. But I don't really want to accumulate any more souls that I'm going to potentially lose to this boss. I almost always skip this boss, but for the sake of this, and you see the Taurus demon comes back too, which is just lovely. But you can run past all these dudes. I'm gonna try blocking this time because I don't think I was blocking last time. But yeah, if you make it to the fog door, none of these dudes are gonna catch you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm doing crap damage against him. He's going to do the butt slam thing, which is an AoE attack. And then he does this, which is also an AoE attack. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. See, blocking is your friend. Oh, hitting your enemy is also your friend. Alright, let's get some distance and heal up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm doing crap damage against him. I mean, 184 isn't terrible. See, if you time the rolls just right, you can. Yeah, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Yeah, see, I evaded that. So, if you time the rolls just right, you have what's called iframes or invincibility frames. And I do not always time the rolls just right, but sometimes I do. Now, some bosses will change up, like many games. If you get them to half health, they will change the pattern. They'll change the methods they use to fight you. And I don't think this one does. Oh, I hate that. Yes, sir. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so bad. Please don't hit me again. Yeah, I'm going to need you to not hit me again. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to heal up twice just because of that. Because, again, I've got a full 20... Oh, son of a biscuit. Alright. So, it's... Oh, God. It's normally in your best interest to stay close to them. Yeah. So the rest of the stream tonight will be me fighting this dude. Alright. So I got up to about half, and now he's just kicking my butt. It doesn't help that there's a bunch of crap in my way, like the trees and stuff, or the roots. Yeah. So some of these boss arenas are terrible. Yeah, see, that's just bullcrap. Yep, AoE attacks. Did I mention that I hate fighting this boss? Yeah, I hate any of the enemies that do their little jump away thing. And admittedly, you can do that too. Oh good, the butt stomp right on me. Alright. Got full health. Let's run in here. Get behind him. Oh, he is terrible. He is a terrible boss. And you can skip him. And then the boss that you would go to anyway is much easier. So all my 20 S's flashed. Now I'm down to 9. Now I'm down to 8. And so there, he missed me. And I got one hit in. Oh, but that AoE attack. Oh, this boss is terrible. I almost want to die. And then take the damn shortcut. But I wanted to show you this awful boss. A lot of people don't like Demon Ruins and Lost Izalith. A lot of people say, oh, you know, FromSoft rushed it at the end. I don't know. I don't mind them, but I hate this boss. One of my least favorite bosses in the game. I hate him more than the Capra Demon, I think. And the Capra Demon is the one that's in what I said. It's like a small bathroom. All right, let's go get some distance, heal up. Oh, and like the trees and stuff, they will not protect you. His AoE will go right through it. And alright, so we managed to avoid the butt stomp. That's good. Forgive me if I'm not looking at chat. Yeah, see, it's just going to hit you. If your shield's up, you'll take less damage. Then you get greedy here. You're like, oh, he's almost dead. You know what? Let's get some distance and heal up. Not. Oh God, heal up. Yeah, see, I didn't hit the heal button fast enough. All right, still got 4 Estus flasks. And he is almost dead. Woohoo! Did it! He drops a humanity. And he drops a sorcery catalyst, I believe. The tin catalyst? Demon's catalyst. So, if you are a sorcery build, that is useful. I am not a sorcery build, obviously, based on the big club. So, anyway, now we will continue. We will continue on our journey. So not only was there that shortcut that I unlocked, but there's also like an elevator too. So there are 2 ways you can go. You can go up, or you can go down. Down takes you further. It basically takes you on the path you need to go. But this will take you to the elevator that you can unlock. As you can see, these guys aren't crazy difficult to defeat, but they can be a pain because they do breathe fire. Let's continue on. So there's a group of 3 of them here. Killed 2 of them. Killed all 3 of them. And there is an item behind them, which is the soul of a brave warrior. And all those souls of whatever are consumable souls. Now you will find some of these that are just statues. They won't aggro. And they are like a slightly different shade. So now that I have 27,000 souls, you can come up here. You can go over there. There's nothing. Over there. There's nothing. Down here is where we came from. So if we were going through and fighting the boss that is at the end of this whole next area, this is a shortcut. Now we'd have to fall and take a little bit of damage, but then we could go straight to the left and go down through where we unlocked that shortcut. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to unlock this elevator though, because it's going to take us... I'll show you where it takes us. It takes us right to the Fair Lady. I think I explained that earlier when I was standing over it, or maybe last night I explained it. But, so right over there, there's the bonfire for the Fair Lady. You know what? Which I should go hit, because I want to have 20 Estus flasks instead of 4, and I should probably repair my armor too. So. Yeah, I can't level up. I don't want to reinforce my armor. No weapon for reinforcement. So now we have to kill those little squat statue dudes again, but that's fine, because as you can see, we were one-shotting them with the strong attack of the giant club. Excuse me, just waterboarded myself a little bit there. So these three dudes are going to... Okay, I told you they breathe fire. Yes, they do. Did not time that just right. Yep. It's funny how, like, none of them... There we go. Oh god. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's go back up. Get my 20S's flasks back. That's why it's a good idea to unlock this elevator. Wait, don't let them follow me up. So if you're at just the right distance, you can attack them, and then they won't aggro. So, which clearly I did not do. And let's repair equipment again, because what did I do? Just got it damaged. And back down we go. Rings am I wearing? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. So, let me go. Oh, shit. No. Okay. It'll come back down. So we're going to tiptoe. Tiptoe. How long have I been going? 2 hours and almost 4 minutes. Nice. But for some reason, those dudes have a much longer aggro or shorter aggro range, so you can go right up to them. Now, this other dude that came up behind me, where did he even come from? There he is. But yeah, you do not want them to breathe fire on you. Fire bad. Yep, there's another one. Be careful when you stay on the left, because you will hit the wall here. You don't want to do that. And so there's the arena where we fought the demon fire sage, or whatever his name was. Which again is just a reskin. So here's another bonfire. So I want to pop 4 humanities. Because I want to kindle this one to 20. Got the reverse hollowing. I've never been invaded down here. Famous last words. And then we're going to kindle 3 times. Alright. And I will be right back, because I'm going to go visit the little monoliths room. So bear with me. And my microphone was muted. Brilliant. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm back. And my wife is laughing at me. So everybody chastise Mono Wife in the chat because she's laughing at me. Now she's making me sad. Do I want to go to strength or more endurance? So, when I was muted, I asked, what's everybody up to? Is anybody playing anything cool while they're watching, or are they just hanging out? Mono Wife likes to read, so she's over there in the other room reading and mocking me for having my microphone muted. She's a very supportive wife, but every now and then she laughs, and then it makes me sad. So is anyone playing anything exciting out there, or... Okay. Excuse me. Alright. State of Decay 2. Oh, I did not hear her. Okay. So when I have the headphones on, I can't really hear what she says. So, sweetie, next time just text me if my microphone's not on, because I'm not going to hear you tell me my microphone's not on. I've never played State of Decay 1 or 2, but I think that's because they look like games that I would suck at. So, should I go into endurance, strength, or faith? Well, faith's going to give me 478 damage, so let's go into faith. That's okay, sweetie. I love you. Or you can type in the chat, hey, your microphone's not on. Text me, type in the chat, but if you talk to me, I'm not going to hear you, because I have my headphones on. Okay, now that I've spent most of my souls leveling up, pretty cheese, a lot of zombies. So I like some zombie games. But a lot of times I play like a game with zombies and it just makes me want to go play the Fallout games with the feral ghouls. Alright, so we can summon Solaire for this. You know what? Let's look at what... Oh, I really want the Chloranthy ring, but the Flame Stone Plate ring... Yeah, stone plate's the symbol of a true knight. Grant the strength to face various hardships. The red stone plate symbolizes fire and boosts defense against flame. I really don't want to lose my Chloranthy ring, which makes my stamina recovery better, but I'm going to want fire resist for this next part. I'm still probably going to die, because this boss is just terrible. Oh, Fallout 4 is the best one. I think a lot of people would disagree with you, except for the people that are from the Boston area, because they love seeing Fallout in Boston. And I do too, because it was the first Fallout game that I could rate. I mean, when I was a kid, we drove through Washington, D.C., which is where Fallout 3 is set. I'd never been to Nevada, so I could not relate to Fallout New Vegas, although it's a fantastic game. I will probably end up streaming some of the Fallout games at some point. But yeah, Fallout 4 I love it. A lot of people hate on it, but I think it's a great game. I really enjoyed my time in it. And I think it's the most polished of the Fallout games. Alright, let's summon Solaire and go fight this terrible, terrible boss. What is my stamina regen like? Okay, with the shield, it's pretty good still. Plus my stamina is pretty high. So there we got Solaire. like back in the day, you would find other players here to summon, but alright, let me psychologically prepare myself for going through this fog wall. Let me drink a little liquid courage. Alright, here we go. And we get a cutscene. Now, there was a point, which I forgot to show you, where you could look down and see this boss, like, hanging on the wall, waiting to drop down. And this is the Fire Centipede Demon or something, I can't remember. We'll see his name in a second. He's terrible. Mainly because you have to fight him in an area with lava. Ironically, he gives you an item that helps you deal with the lava, but you can't get it before fighting him. So, you can stay right here, or you can try to run across the lava, which, oh god, that hurt. That hurt a lot. So there's an item over here. I can't remember what the hell it is. Oh my god. Okay, so we just want to not. But I also want to come over here because this is a big area. And it's just a stupid green titan. Oh, look at Solaire, like, tanking that fire like a boss. So we want to fight him over here because, well, there's a lot of room here. So what we want to do is get him to come to us. I don't suppose I can poison him. I don't want to put my shield away to try to poison him. But he does stupid attacks like that. And then... oh, that hurt. So Solaire... oh, there you go. Solaire is finally going to do an attack. But he does this jumpy jump thing where you can barely hit him. The camera is terrible. And then he does crap like that, where he does these like telescoping attacks. And then you hit him, but you don't hit him. Wonky hitboxes. I mean, he's a really cool looking boss. And then you try to roll away, you don't know where he's going to land because the camera's terrible. And then when you swing at him, he jumps away. Terrible boss. There, I hit him. Got him about, not half, but getting there. Oh, look at the camera. Look. If you have motion sickness, you're going to throw up here. Terrible boss. Yeah, FromSoft loves to have, like, giant bosses sometimes. But the funny thing is, the bosses, like the human-sized bosses, they can be the toughest ones. You know, there are a couple of bosses in Bloodborne that are... oh god. Okay, get out of the lava. Get out of the lava. Heal. Solaire was vanquished. So now just me. I got the orange charred ring without killing him. That's interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. But now if I die... I got him. Alright, so now let's replace this ring with the orange charred ring, which allows you to stand in the lava and take very little damage. Humanity and a homeward bone. I mean, I guess I can just switch back to my talisman and return to the last bonfire. Now that I have the charred ring, yeah, he's a terrible boss. Now the next boss, well, if we get to the next boss, people hate this boss, but if you know the gimmick, you can do it. And the gimmick involves getting to a certain point, quitting the game and reloading, and then getting to another point, quitting the game and reloading. But now that I have the orange charred ring, let's read the book. Let's not unequip it. An orange ring enchanted by a witch reduces lava damage. Since his sores were inflamed by lava from birth, his witch sisters gave him this special ring. But fool that he is, he readily dropped it, and from that spot a terrible centipede demon was born. So this is from the Ceaseless Discharge boss. He is the one that, since his sores were inflamed by lava from birth, his witch sisters gave him this special ring. I guess he was their brother, not she wasn't. They weren't there. One of them was her mother. Was his mother. But yeah, so it reduces lava damage. So now I'm gonna come over here and just stand in the lava a little bit. So you see, it does like a tiny bit of damage, but not much. But I thought he dropped it at the end of the fight, not like part way through it. That's really useful. So if you died and then got the lava ring, or got the I already forgot the name, orange charred ring, that would make your second fight with him a lot easier. So we can run across there. I can never remember the way to get through here. What is this message? No, right? Oh. You mean right? Like follow this and don't run through the lava? Sure. I mean, you still want to avoid the lava. You want to take as little damage as possible. So, I don't think there's any other items in here. So we can go through here. Now, there's a bunch of terrible enemies in this next area. Well, okay, there's a bonfire here, but look, it's our friend Solaire. But first we're going to go to the bonfire. Actually, first we're going to use 3 humanity. And we're going to kindle this bonfire, even though, unless we die in this next part, we're probably never going to come back to this again. But if I decide to do New Game Plus with this character, all the bonfires remain kindled. So when you start the game over, and one of the last things I do is go back to the Undead Asylum and kindle those bonfires. Because when you first start the game in New Game Plus, which is just starting the game over again, and all the enemies are tougher, but at least the bonfires will all be kindled. So that's one of the last things I do. So now we're going to talk to Solaire, who has been on a quest.
Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it. Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
And that's what he gives us. That's what he tells us. But he's been on this quest, and he has not found it yet. And so if, like I mentioned before, if you take that shortcut into Lost Izalith, where can I warp from here? Firelink, Sunlight, okay, Anne Orlando, Chamber of the Princess, Darkmoon Tomb. Yeah. If you take that shortcut, you'll find him along the shortcut completely insane, and he will attack you, and you'll have to kill him. That's how you get his armor. If you want his armor, if you want to look like the ultimate Sunbro, you can get Solaire's armor with his sweet little feather in his helmet and stuff. But I just can't. When I play video games, I accept the roles of the NPCs, and if somebody is good or kind, I just cannot bring myself to kill them. If they're evil, I will absolutely kill them. But so there is a ring you can get in this game. If we had gone through the catacombs, and if we had managed to get a skull lantern from one of the necromancers, we could have gone back to the crow's nest at the asylum. We could have gotten the fog ring, and the fog ring basically makes you partially invisible, which makes this area much more, much safer. So I did not get any of those drop. I killed all the necromancers, and none of them dropped the skull lantern, so I couldn't get the fog ring. So this is going to be interesting, because this is an area with what we like to call the dino butts. They're like the bottom half of a dinosaur, as if their like torso had been severed. So you have like the bottom half of the torso and their legs. Evil, hello. I'm still not sure what that emoji means, but it looks very provocative. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's Dark Souls, so we could always use a little evil. Pickle butt. Okay. See, I bought and eaten a lot of pickles over the years, but none of them have ever had butts. So I think that must be a different variety of pickles that I've never bought. Never eaten. But I do love pickles. Alright, so now I'm going to run across here, because again I have the orange charred ring. You see I'm still taking damage from the lava, but nowhere near as much. Now, I talked earlier about how I'm a big fan of cheese in this game. And you can see things moving up ahead. Ah, I hate to do this, but let's see how quickly the tick on the poison damage is. Not even hitting them. Okay, really, I'm literally hitting them. Right, there we go. You used to be able to poison these guys. Why am I not poisoning them? Apparently you cannot poison them anymore. That's lovely. I'm going to have to run past these dudes, because I'm not fighting them, because they're in lava. Now, I have the orange char ring, so lava does less damage, but I don't think they ever drop anything useful. But as I get closer, you'll see why people call them dino butts. Because they really look like just the lower half of like a T-Rex. They've got the tail, got the legs, and the body, but they have no heads. Sorry, I just muted for a second to consult with my friend's expert. Because I was talking about them not having heads, which is a lot like the Friends quote. You know, we'll do heads or tails. Heads are ducks. Tails are clowns because ducks have heads. What scary ass clowns came to your birthday parties? Yeah, let's stand in the lava. I can tell Squeaks is not here because he did not react to that. So we want to go over there, but you can see the Dino Butts, as they are called, and they are not our friends. Unlike Chandler and Joey, they are our friends. So I can run across here. I mean, I might as well heal up, even though my health is really high. So I'm going to try to run past. And they're not aggroing. Okay. I want this shiny. Partially because it's a shiny. And partially because it's on non-lava. So you see that one was real, but this one is just a statue. So this is nothing. If we come through here. Oh yeah, Matthew Perry is hilarious. So here we have a chest. We look at the chest. The chain is turned away from us, so it's not a mimic. If the chain on the right, it's kind of greenish, but there's a chain curled back on the right. If it's curled forward, it's a mimic. So we're going to open it, and I can't remember what's in here. Soul of a Great Hero, which is fantastic. So we're just going to kind of walk through here. Yeah, Friends has a lot of funny stuff. Yep, okay, Dino Butt's angry now. And then I'm getting flamed. Oh, and I'm dead. And there we go. So you see why people hate this place. So what I should have done is just run through, but I don't remember this area well enough, but now I do. Now I do. Now I know what I need to do. Yeah, so I've got all my stuff again. Solaire is gone. I can't see the emojis. I still can't see the emojis. I don't know, but they look like fun emojis, so. And I know Evil would only use the most fun of all emojis, so. Solaire's gone. I'm running across here. I mean, half of me just wants to drop off here and run past, but I don't know, the initial path's been good, because I didn't aggro any of the Dino Butts. So just walking does a lot in this game. On keyboard and mouse, you have to hit a button to walk. But if you have a controller, you just use your thumbstick to walk. And so I came here, I got that item, and then I came back here. And we're walking over here. I really think I sprinted last time, though. And the fire is so loud. But again, this one on the right is active. So let's try to go this way. Oh, there's Dino Butts everywhere. And you can also hit the select button to see which one is active. We want to get to that. Yep, let's go. We want to get here. Then we want to go up here. Because there is a hidden bonfire here, so we want to come up here. There's an item over here. Here's a message. Try. Okay, I guess you could. But since the dino butts don't drop anything, you drop down here. Try not to die. And behold, there's a bonfire. Imminent illusory wall. Absolutely, we're upvoting this. And then try resignation. Okay. So now we need 4. You know what? Let's sit here. Yep. Alright, so I lit the bonfire, sat at it, now I'm going to use the twin humanity and then 2 regular humanities. And I need to use... Did I? Okay, seriously. Reverse following. And then I need to use 2 more humanities. So this is the last bonfire we will see before fighting the next boss. Chino the Butcher, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I do stream. I just started. This is my 5th stream. So I started last Thursday. Streamed for the first time. And, good night, Evil. Thanks for joining. But yeah, Chino, I just started streaming like I said last Thursday, so I just got started. People have been, trying to encourage me to stream. I had everything set up. I had OBS set up. I have a Stream Deck Plus. I have all the stuff, but I just never gotten around to doing it. And finally, I decided, all right, I'm gonna stream. So I decided to start with Dark Souls 1 because it's a game that I've played since its launch on PS3. And it's a game I'm really familiar with and comfortable with, even though I've died several times in this series. I died 5 or 6 times to the Capra Demon. I died... Did I die to the Demon Fire stage? I think I almost died to the Demon Fire stage, but Fire Sage, but I did beat him. I fought Ornstein and Smo with another player and Solaire. Went and totally wrecked the Gaping Dragon. That's what it's called. The Gaping Dragon. Alright, Tierlin, good night. I hope your back is better, and I hope it feels better tomorrow too. Thank you so much, Tierlin. I really appreciate you watching. It's always fun hanging out with you. So now what we want to do is come away excuse me. Oh yeah, Ornstein and Smo it's just like the classic Dark Souls fight. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Another name that TTS can pronounce properly. Fantastic. But I really appreciate the follow. I mean, like I said, this was my 5th stream. I just started last Thursday night. I've streamed every day since then. Saturday I did a morning stream where we went and fought Yagluth in Valheim. But everything else has been Dark Souls. I guess I'm going to end up being a variety streamer, but kind of a curated variety streamer because I have a very small selection of games that I play. I own like way too many games on Steam that I've never played, and maybe I'll do a stream where it's like I've never played this game, but I own it on Steam. But I tend to cycle through like the Soulsborne games and the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout games, and then every now and then a new game like Valheim will come out. Gosh, now 3 years ago, that I obsess over. So, like I said, I did Saturday, I did a Valheim stream, and I might do some more Valheim streams, maybe just some building streams, but there are lots of other games, not lots of other games, but there are other games that I play, so I don't know. I do have somewhere around here, I have a Elgato capture card that I've never set up. So I might use that to stream some of the PS4 exclusives like Bloodborne. Sadly, I just have the PS4, so it's going to be janky 30 FPS instead of the solid 30 FPS that you get on the PS5. But I don't know. I mean, if I reach affiliate and start making some money, maybe I'll buy a PS5. I don't know. But yeah, I love the Soulsborne games, I love Elder Scrolls, I love Fallout, and of course I love Valheim. Had a lot of fun in Conan Exiles, I might stream some of that. Kanye's been playing some Ark, and I played on his server, and I'm still not feeling that game, but it might click. I don't know. I tend to prefer games like Valheim that are survival but not hardcore survival, so you don't have to, like in Valheim, you can stop eating and your health will go down to 25 and that's it. You don't have to drink, you don't have to defecate. So I prefer, for a survival game, Valheim is my favorite. But I do have like Sunken Land, and I do have The Forest. I don't have Sons of the Forest, but I've never played. I played like an hour or two of Sunken Land. I have not played The Forest. I do own 7 Days to Die, and Kanye just set up a 7 Days to Die server, so I might check that out. But like he has an Ark server, and I once again tried playing it, and I just. Oh, it's a great game, but so much of it just seems so unpolished. Yeah, that's true. Ark might grow on me. I mean, I love dinosaurs. I mean, what, like, little boy didn't love dinosaurs? So I love dinosaurs, but it's the whole sci-fi element. I mean, I love sci-fi. I love Star Trek and Star Wars and all that, but I just want to have like a primitive dude that like runs around with dinosaurs and tames them and then stops there. But you end up with like laser beams and techno dinos and stuff. And I don't know. I'm still waiting for that to click. I will definitely go back to it. I don't know. Like I said, Ark's a great game, but it's just not clicking with me yet. And there are a lot of great games that don't click with me. Ouch. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one. It's a fantastic game, and I've tried it like 3 times. And each time I just get, I don't know. I love the original Red Dead Redemption on PlayStation 3. I think it's one that I platinumed. Love that game so much. And Red Dead Redemption 2 was the game I was really excited for, and it came out, and I was just like, the thing about Red Dead Redemption is that there was redemption. You were a guy who used to be a bad guy who was trying to bring some other guys to justice, redeem them. Yeah, I've heard about Ark having a primitive version, so I might check that out. But primarily, I want to play on Kanye's server, and I know he doesn't have that set up. But yeah, maybe I'll check that out in like single player, the primitive plus. That sounds good. So I love Bethesda games like Elder Scrolls and Fallout. I'm still waiting on Starfield to click for me. It's an amazing game. There's so much to do, but I have so many quests. So many quests. So these statue dudes. Yeah, there's one. So the one on the left is just a statue, and the one on the right is active. And I thought there was another one down here. Yeah. Yeah, so you just want to get behind these dudes and hit them with your strong attack. Or let them hit you with a fire. You can do that too. But then these guys, you see he's a little bit darker, so you know he's not active. Yeah, Starfield is really overwhelming because a lot of the quests require you to go to the major cities, and when you walk past a conversation and then you have a new quest. And Fallout did that too. I think Skyrim did that as well. But then you have all these like subquests, and if they were like talk to Joe to do this quest, but they're all like talk to Joe, just talk to Joe. You can't just sit down and pop on Starfield. You gotta set some time aside and plan, LOL. Yeah, you do. And the thing is about like other Bethesda games, the Fallout games, even Fallout 4, which people complain about, but you could just like log in and explore. And you could do that in Starfield too, but you're gonna find a planet where it's got some stuff for you to scan and maybe some points of interest, but I'm really looking forward to like the full release once they release the modding tools and people can like populate the planets, because so much of Starfield, the absolute worst thing about Starfield is like you go to these planets, you're like, okay, cool, there's stuff to explore, and oh, here's a refinery, and it has the exact same loot, exact same enemy positions. And I don't know, Starfield is fantastic. A lot of great stuff, but it just, like I said, it just has not clicked for me yet. So this dude's alive, so can I kill him? Yes! Again, this statue's a little darker, but I heard something move. But he might be above, too. And there is a dude back here, I want to say. Oh. No, this is actually... This weapon is actually the Divine... It's a Great Club +5. That's a Divine Great Club. I first leveled up in this to go into the catacombs so the skellies would stay dead. Now I don't need it because the all the necromancers are dead. So I don't need to have it be divine anymore. But like, you know what? It's divine, so let's go into faith and we'll go into strength. So, because as I explained, this one's not alive. As I explained earlier, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, I think Dark Souls 3 all have split damage. So you can do a strength faith build, which I did in Dark Souls 2, and holy crap. When the game first launched on PS3, I wrecked stuff. I hate these dudes. Let's go behind. Yep, yeah, you don't want them to spit their acid on you. Oh god. Please don't. There we go. And these guys can drop chunks too. But yeah, so if you take a regular weapon and make it divine, you're still going to do, and the same for magic, you're still going to do physical damage and magic damage. If you make them elemental, like fire or lightning, they're only going to do the elemental damage. So as we are getting closer here, we are going to run into an NPC. Oh, the grass crescent shield is great. You know what? I'm out of lava now, so let me switch back to the chloranthy ring. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I mean stamina is key in these games. But yeah, whenever I start a new game in Dark Souls, I get the master key and I immediately go to get the grass crest shield. A grass crescent shield. And in Dark Souls 2, there's another one that boosts your stamina, regen. Dark Souls 3, they reintroduced the grass crest shield or grass crescent shield. Sometimes I use it as a shield. Sometimes I just use it on my back. Alright, over here I've got more of those statue dudes. This one's not active. But there is an item I can pick up. Oh crap, I missed an item down there. I hate that. Oh, it's going to be some item I don't care about, isn't it? Well, and now I live down here. Okay. If you time it just right. A soul over here. Oh, that might be useful at some point. But if you time it just right, you can do that strong attack before these little squat statue dudes get to you. Yep, and there's one. He dead. And this one's an actual statue. And there is an item here. A rare ring of sacrifice. So this is going to allow you to die to a boss, save your souls, and save your humanity. I don't think there's any enemies. I think I killed them all because I haven't gotten to a bonfire. Why? Because there isn't a bonfire. The bonfire we were at in the Lost Islip is one of the bonfires, and the one we were at Demon Ruins, the shortcut from the Fair Lady, is the other one. So now we are going to go up here, and there's going to be an NPC that attacks, and they're a caster, they're a pyromancer, and alright, so okay, let me go see what. Alright, so I've got, alright. I mean, fire defense, 58. So, the gold hem black cloak is one of the best things against fire. Well, let's see what our roll is like. Ah. Yep. So I still need to go. So one of the great things this game does is endurance raises your stamina, but also raises your carry weight. And Elden Ring does that too. But it takes so much in this game. So if I can get rid of that and then go into this, that might be a trade-off. And hell, I might be able to go. I mean, the gold hem black gloves, the gold hem set is great. Oh, no, that's too much. Yep. The great thing about it, the best thing about it is you look like a Lord of the Rings ring wraith. Speaking of Lord of the Rings ring wraiths, oh, I forgot. Kirk invades again. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, you just want to kind of stand where you are. Stand in the place where you live. And back up and heal. So once you kill these guys, if you do, they won't respawn. Oh yeah, let's heal up and back up. And holy crap! Oh, yep, messed that up. All right, so Kirk's dead. So now we can go get his armor. You know what? I'm going to heal up, because I'm not going to have to heal up in this next boss fight. Let's go pick up item, barbed straight sword. So this is a sword that causes bleed. Oh, the camera. Thank you. To quote Melentia from Dark Souls 2, thank you kindly. Yeah, so we can stagger her out of that and kill her. Alright, is she dead? The Izalith Catalyst. Now, let's go look at that. I'm not going to use it right now, but I want to see the description. Weapon type Catalyst, which means it's a sorcery item. Catalyst of the Witch of Izalith of long ago, when her daughters were still flame witches, before they were engulfed by the chaos flame. Before the birth of pyromancy, their wands were mediums for sorcery, but knowledge of this flame sorcery has long since vanished. So it scales with strength at E and magic at A. And I'm assuming it casts pyromancy, but I don't know. Alright, so I've got 14 health. Yes, very creepy. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I always try to get the Kirk armor, Chino. Because that's great in PvP. Because, I mean, if people recognize it, they don't you know, they stay away. But if they don't recognize it, you can roll into them. The Kirk set is pretty good. Yeah, pretty fun. Alright, so let's go kill this dude, because there is a pyromancy over here that I want to get, even though I may never use it. Yes. I love the sound they make. There we go. And then here, once again, we look at the chest. The chain on the right is turned away from us, so it's not a mimic. Pyromancy Fire Chaos Whip. That's a fun one. I almost never use it, but it's a good pyromancy spell. Hmm. I keep forgetting to read the messages. Liar ahead. Rating 0. Well, I assume there was a liar ahead. A lot of times people will leave messages and other people will leave messages saying liar ahead. So we could go in here and fight the boss, which is probably a good idea. But I want to run back through the shortcut. Actually, let's go down here first. There's a bunch of these little squat dudes. Yeah. So you can come up here, I think. You dead. Oh god. And we got fire spells. He dead. Yeah, go ahead. Do your little flamey flame. That's fine. And there's a dude behind me that's doing it. That's okay. That's where we came from. So our choices are to go to the left where there's some stuff going on. We can continue Sigward's quest. Oh, there we go. We can run back this way. Wait, there's another one that's active. Damn it. Okay. Let's kill him. So, there's a Titanite demon. And this goes back to where we got the Sunlight Maggot helmet. So we don't want to go that way. If you're using a demon weapon and you want Demon Titanite, that one respawns every time. The Titanite demon respawns every time. Okay, here's another statue dude who is active. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This makes you drop down. No, I don't see. So, the NPC quests in these games are ridiculous. So, it's like you have to talk to them in the right order, so I needed to go down to Blighttown to talk to Solaire. So now he's not here where he should be. If I had talked to him in Blighttown, I might have broken the quest entirely. I don't know. There's got to be a way for me to get back up. Okay, let me just heal. Okay, let me equip some Wisdom resist. I've got 46 of the purple moss. That's good. Okay, I want to walk around a little bit, make sure there's not a way for me to actually get back up. Yep, can't get up there. Don't want to drop. I think I probably screwed up this quest, because Solaire should be like, not Solaire, but Sigward should be right across there. And I talked to him, and he's like, what should we do about these enemies below? And then you have to drop down there and fight him with them. Alright, so there's that. This immediately starts to poison you. And so we're going to switch to the Rusted Ring. Enjoy it while it's in Dark Souls 1, because it's not in any other games. It's going to give us a red Titanite slab. So you want a, maxed out fire weapon. This is where you want to come. But I need to get back up top. And I don't think it's that way. You know what? It's got to be that way. Alright, he did. So now, instead of going there, which is where those other dudes are, we want to go this way. And we're going to go up over here, I want to... No, it's this way. Shit. Up these steps, and then we'll take this to get rid of the poison. And then we're going to go over here. And maybe it's this branch. I don't know, but somehow... Oh, scheiße. Okay. Oh, the camera in this game can be terrible at times. You know what? I think it's over here. Up here, yes, okay. Cool. Now I have enough to level up here. Yep. Do I go kill this boss? Or try to kill this boss? Or do I go level up? I don't know. I can always farm souls off stream to level up if I want to. And I'd rather just not come back here, so... Alright, let's go fight this boss. So this boss is a fan hatred. Not a fan favorite, but at least fan favorite, because it's a gimmick boss. And I'm going to make it even more gimmicky, because the best way to fight it is to do a certain part, and then save and quit. Saving and quitting in a boss fight will put you outside the boss fog. Good luck. Thank you. Need hint. And there is Bloodstain. How did they die? They slid down, and who knows how they died. It's Bloodstain. Oh, never mind. I'm sliding. So we're going to go to the left, break something, then quit the game, relaunch the game, or I might die right here, I don't know. But if we stay to the left, we should be good. So the floor is going to break away. We want to get to that glowy orange thing there. And you see he's like swiping at us. Oh god, that hurt. And he killed me. I can't believe I died to this boss. Pathetic. And here I am, back here. Oh man, I cannot believe I died to that boss. Alright, I think guys, that is the clue that it's time for me to quit and raid out to somebody. So thank you everybody so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Here is my raid message. I'll find somebody to raid here in a second, but this is my raid message. If you could copy and paste that when we raid out, paste it into the rated stream, I would really appreciate it. Let them know who's coming in, and they'll see. Oh, Mind Ever Mandy and Madam Meeps. Oh, Red Fairy. I raided into Red Fairy last night. Oh, you know what? Let's go into Mind Over Mandy. And she has an underscore after her name. I don't think I ever noticed that. She's playing some Elden Ring. Why is my stream not showing? Okay, so go back to OBS here. Nope, that's not OBS. Actually, let me go back to the. Nope, let's do the raid here. So. All right, again, this is the raid message. If you would be so kind as to copy and paste it into, once we raid in, if you would copy and paste it, I would really appreciate it. Into the new stream. Again, thank you everybody for joining tonight. This was another fun stream, and my 5th stream ever. Playing some more Dark Souls. Played Dark Souls on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday morning I played Valheim. Had a lot of fun each time. Sunday I played more Dark Souls. Today I played more Dark Souls. Twitch is only showing that I streamed for 2 days for some reason. I don't get that. But at any rate, if you guys could copy and paste the raid message when we raid in, I would really appreciate it. So we should be raiding in shortly here. I don't know what the time is for a raid, but it seems to always take longer than I think it should. But then when I watch other streams, they never finish talking before it goes to raid. So it's weird like that. But thank you so much. I'm going to hit the stream ending button here.